Greetings, Capsuleers, and welcome to In the Know in the Insurgency. My name is Sai. Our last FOB ended June 6th with no winners. Current FOB location is Evelon. The Guristas have fully corrupted no systems to level 5, while spreading the Insurgency to a total of 10 systems since June the 8th. The Caldari and Calente have fully suppressed no systems as well. The Guristas need to corrupt 13 systems by the 22nd to win, while the Empire requires only 7. So, let's take a look at this map. Current FOB, as we said, is in Evelon, and as you can see, we have a little bit of an issue with keeping the Caldari and the Galente from taking some systems. They have, 3 of them already at level 3. Evelon, Essasir, and... what's this one? Odamia, already at level 3. And I don't think it's because they are doing a bit more fighting. It is actually because of a little group you may have heard of called Exodus. Exodus has been causing a bit of havoc in the insurgency over the last few days. Since, by my reckoning, let me pull up my notes here. May the 23rd. So Exodus is, an alliance tournament alliance, and also former Gersta members. It looks like they left the faction warfare on May the 23rd, and they have been pretty much just like non-stop PvPing. My guess is they left Geristas for just to shoot more targets. I've run into them a few times. Definitely give good fights. I recommend definitely engaging them if you get the opportunity. But obviously, if you don't think you have the numbers, get some space. But they typically only run with 3 to 5 guys. That's the big suppression resistance that we're seeing. As far as high sec targets, we don't have anywhere that we're aiming for. We're kind of in a similar spot as we were last time, but even further away than we were before. I think last one, like I said, was in Oix. So here's Oix. We had an opportunity to go to Kanaka, but it didn't roll well for us. And now with a start in Evelon, we're just going to kind of spread back into this loop back here. And as you can see, it's just going to be a big farming zone. So no big high sec targets to kind of take out. However, the big news is patch notes. So starting, I guess, tomorrow, this is going to be taking effect. So our next FOB system is going to have new role chances. So the FOB spawning rules have been adjusted so that the FOBs are more likely to be placed in command operations systems adjacent to front lines rather than the rear guard solar systems of winning factions. The aim of this is to the aim of this change is to try and promote more fighting and less farming in the back lines, like we're doing now. And by having the chosen location of the FOB where current faction warfare militias are duking it out. It also makes the FOB solar system more relevant to current militia group campaigns and concentrate the PvP opportunities in faction warfare low sec. So I think this is a great change. I think this is, it should improve PvP, right? It should get us more PvP. We no longer have to choose basically between sitting in our insurgency area farming and going, well, I want to make money, but I also want a PvP. Right now, we don't have to go to Hadales to be like, yo, let me fight some people. We can have a good chance of sitting in Hadales and fighting people. I think this is a great change. Let's look at another one. Corporations can now automate SRPs using, not that one, incentivize loyalty point activities. Corporations can incentivize activities that earn LP, particularly valuable for factional warfare corporations and their pilots. And corporations can set up LP buyback programs with ISK payouts by creating earn LP projects and setting the LP tax to 100%. So you can now basically, incentivize activities that earn LP. So you can get paid to get paid, I guess. I guess so, killing pilots. So, for example, right now in Sent Dudes, we have corp activities where if I kill Caldari or Galente pilots, I get paid. I think this is just, probably a more streamlined way to do that. So if I earn LP by killing a pilot, I think I'll get paid. Or if I earn LP and take sites, I guess I'll get paid some more. It's kind of up your corporation, right? So that is a pretty serious change. And then one last one I want to touch on is removed all ship holes from the LP stores. This one I think is freaking huge. I've already been manufacturing Gilas. I've been manufacturing Mambas, Worms, all of the Guri ships. And, you know, it's decent. It's a lot of moving parts, but it's decent. And now I'm not competing with the other guys. So I think this might make prices go up. I don't know if it will. And if it does, it probably will take a moment, especially for like Gilas and stuff, because people will have large stockpiles of that. But I think it's definitely going to cause a bit of a ruckus. I'm interested in what this new module is going to be. That should be, I think I'm going to log in on tomorrow, like immediately, and be like, see what I can sell. All right, let's take a moment here. Gun Void Walker, hey, what's up? So much violence, space violence. Yes, we are going to get a lot more space violence, and that is definitely exciting. That guy looks like us Cowmill coming to Garissus are about to be right on the front. Yeah. Auto SRP, like manufacturing more anyways. Yeah, so good changes basically for everybody, for sure. More violence, which also means all the manufacturers sell more stuff, right? So just more space violence means more things getting blown up, which means more things getting sold. So not only are ship holes being removed from the LP store, but we're also going to be blowing them up more. Not that people really fly the Mambas and Worms and stuff in faction warfare, which I find shocking of the lack of Worms I see. Moving on. Is our LP able to be used on the Alligator VPC? Yes, it is. All the Garista VPCs. Worm, Mamba, Gila, Alligator, and then the big capital ships as well. That's it for the big patch notes. So now let's go out to... Oh, no, I do want to take a look at a little bit more on that patch notes. So I have here the Mamba up. I want to pull up the Gila. You can see in anticipation of the patch notes. Okay, it has gone down. Gila prices were going up. They were down at like 260. They normally bump off the top at 270. And before going back down again to 260. They did go a little bit higher in the last few days. Once those patch notes were released, we'll see if this trend continues ahead of time or not. Moving on to top killers in the Insurgency. Once again, Daughter of Ares coming in strong. The old AWOXer themselves. But beneath them, we've got Rex Vivorant, Burk Haklar, and Judo Monkey coming in that top three right there. Top ships are, if you excurge Scourge Torpedo, Scourge Heavy Missile, and Scourge Cruise Missile, is Cat Navy issue, Scythe Fleet issue, and E and I. Before I started the stream, actually, Cat Navy was number 3, so somebody's been really churning through that ship right now. Killed Daughter of Ares the other day in a Cat Navy? Nice. So adding to the pile of Cat Navy kills. Good ship. Good freaking ship. A lot of activity going on right now, kind of all over the map. Some of the shout-outs I want to mention. Big shout-out to our last Insurgency Allied Exploration for bringing us some fights. Last Insurgency, they are an up-and-coming industry group who flew under the Caldari flag until recently. They are now switching sides to Garistas. So welcome to piracy. And remember, everybody, if you want to stay safe, you need to be in the know in the Insurgency. So be sure to follow me on Twitch for all the latest updates.